CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
World Electronic Sports Games returns with a new season, the largest championship among national teams in the history of esports. Dota 2, Hearthstone, CSGO, StarCraft 2, and $5.5 million at stake. European finals will be held in marvelous Barcelona from the 22nd to the 26th of November. Win your slot in the finals of the World Championship. Register right now.
Welcome back, Boosters and Gaffsters. It is the second BO3 of the night here for, of course, the Starladder I-League Shanghai Qualifier. It's a dream. It's a good job. And it should be an interesting best of three. I don't think that either of these teams would be able to have competed with the Prosto that we saw earlier here tonight. That was a very convincing 2-0 earlier on. But this should still be an interesting matchup. I'm down to get dirty with a little bit of CIS action. My name is Scrawny, standing in for Tom Biz. And this is, of course, the opening map. Let's get our proper colored health bar. And let's get ready for the first map, which is, of course, Train. Now, this is going to be the choice of Dream, who are actually starting off on the CT side. So, they get their map pick, they get their side pick. We'll see what their defense has in store. GoodJob starts to head out over towards the A site already. SDY's got to fall off. Doesn't want to get overwhelmed by what could be a Glock train. Looking at these names, I guarantee you I'm going to slaughter them. Rotation from Koshak. Already gets to the back of the site. T's start to trickle in. Down the ramp and past the trains. Where ultimately Lollipop's able to trade one back. And an excellent headshot finds the 3v3. Bomb plants in. But here comes Enk. He's already starting to work his way up. Pinch pushing with him. Another headshot here to the favor of the CTs. They clean up everyone. And of course we saw that fast flank from Certus. He was coming back, of course, from the side of Popdog. Could have dueled with that last T who was playing upper. But a nice headshot from the site. Cleans him up instead. So, CT side, they get their map pick. They get their side pick. And they get themselves that opening pistol as well. Nothing wrong with that. Immediate buy. They're going to grab those two M4s. We got the FAMAS, MP7, and an MP9. Because, of course, they're predicting that GoodJob are going to save this round in order to get that early rifle purchase in number 3. Fast play from the terrorists. It's going to be already forcing their way into the B site. Pinch tries to get some frags in the backside, but instead it's Pinch who has to peek out towards site. Drops 2 players here and won't be able to actually stop the plant. So that's going to be something to work with for GoodJob, but he comes immediately back out from the doorway. Makes an extra bit of cash off the MP9. 4K for him on the anti-eco. That's perfect. I mean, obviously they come in with the rifles towards the A site. They want to make sure that they can play at a distance. But the fact that the SMG cleans up the kills, that is cash in their coffers. Nice conversion point. Good job, though. They get those double bomb plants. So that's going to mean that not only do they get AKs here in this round, it's going to be with a nice chunk of utility as well. So a solid full first buy for GoodJob in round number 3. But it doesn't include an op, which can't be said for Dream. Pinch hangs on to the AWP. Going for an A-side split. First frag from Fennikes. Coffee gonna lead out on Ivy. And that's 3 frags here for GoodJob. They've got a double man advantage, but Pinch collaterals on Ivy, and then he hits the third. It's just down to box. Pinch's op has come up big, but it's into the 1v1. And the CTs still clean up. Completely turned around by Pinch there, who coincidentally gets pinched on himself. We saw those 2 Ts pushing out on Ivy, same time as they flooded out from Pop Dog. It was a perfect 3-way split until that single opper locked things down. Awesome play by Pinch. Immediately puts GoodJob back into the pistols. They're going to have a wall of smokes to play with, lots of utility. Not many guns. Forcing their way into the A site. They try to use the smokes, but we see CTs playing from above. Distance advantage goes the way of the rifles. Lollipop's coming in from the backside. He's able to catch one and gets a gun. Now he's got a reload in. 30 bullets to the clip. Another headshot down to the 2v2. This is winnable, but it's instantly taken back. Koshak and SDY, 2 quick kills. That's a 3K for Koshak. I mean, that's one of the best things to do, I'd say, on the A site when you see that wall of smokes. T's trying to block off this entire line of vision. We have a CT on top of Green Train, CT on top of A site. Because you have that verticality going your way, you can see over those smokes. If there's a couple flashbangs, then you can close the distance, but if you don't have that, it's a solid A-site hold. Nice late lurk from Lollipop, though. He didn't deal damage, but it's a lineup on Ivy. Certus almost takes 2. He does deal substantial damage, but now it's a boost over the Z connector. SDY is trying to find an angle here as the T side finds the A site, catches the man towards T-Con, and drops a second over the top of the bomb site. Box down. As are the smoke grenades. There's Hustle. Able to take it back to the 2v2, but damage done on each side. Time's ticking quickly. They're going to have to come in fast. There's the first to fall, and the second as well. GoodJob on the board in a 2v2 after plant position. Des Hustle really playing key there. Seeing as they were in a man disadvantage. Nice play to boost a player on top of Ticket, but the A site falls this time around. And interestingly enough, despite winning 4 rounds in a row, because they kept only 1 and 2 players alive in the 3rd and 4th, we see all the economy invested. So you can really see CT sides on train run away with economy gains. You get that double op setup, you get all sorts of guns, but it's already in question. They're going to be playing the Deagle CZ. Double rifle ump. 3 players from GoodJob playing to the top side of the ladder. This is actually a very patient play. We see Lollipop. What a name, by the way. Waiting inside of ladder. They're going to flood down. Deagle of Koshak's able to find one and then a second. Box is the only terrorist with a kill so far. And it is the T side in a 1v4. They've been able to swing it back so far, but he's going to line up these targets and type them away. Still swung back by Dream. That was a very important round for them. Again, the economy was in question. They've been able to survive it for now. GoodJob back into the pistols. $2,000 to $3,000 on each. Nowhere near enough to buy, so a single P250, excuse me, 2 P250s is all they're going to have to play with. Clearly leaving the bomb in spawn. They've got no desire to commit. Already taking care of 2. And Box is heavily hit. ENK runs out of bullets, so he finally falls, overwhelmed by the Glock of Lollipop. But his UMP is now all that's left standing here for GoodJob. So 1 versus 4, minute on the clock, bomb still in spawn. No Kevlar to save. Might as well look to deal a bit more damage. Try to rip away one of these rifles. Good luck at that distance. Very aggressive chase coming in from Dream right now. They gotta be cautious. You don't want to get caught off guard, but seeing as he had 11 health, wasn't that risky. 6-1. More convincing rounds starting to trickle in as well. 1 and 2 players alive turned to 3 and 4. Money's starting to build up. Ops are beginning to be bought. And we've got GoodJob back in with rifles. Utility as well, 3 smokes. And a fast play from T-Con, already spotting Koshak. And he actually gets dropped by Des Hustle, who is able to retreat on only 5 HP. So here's a T-sided pick to work with. 5v4. Plenty of time to play as well. They don't need to rush. Molotov towards ramp. That's going to force their feet into the bomb site. But SDY, completely blind, is able to regain his vision and still catch 2. So the 4v3 ensues. Bomb on site, but it's not yet planted as Box gets shot at. SDY still here, and it's down to just 2 Ts. First one spotted and dropped. The bomb hits the floor, as do the bodies. Great hold by SDY, cleaning up with 4 kills and forcing his score to 12-3. Very composed playing in this first lane. We see him get those 2 kills. Sit behind the train. All his teammates start to rotate over. Then they had backside. Really forced the hand of the terrorists there. So Dream now take the 6-point lead. SDY banks the nade up. A little bit of chip damage versus the light pistol buy of GoodJob. Backwards bunny hops for style points. And an easy execution on Box, who's got no clue where he is. Very spread offense. They've already lost a player per extremity. One at B, one Ivy. Again, a single peak, untradeable position. Terrorists falling just one after another. Very easy cleanup. Not a single frag here to the way of GoodJob. And so this CT side keeps rolling. Again, this is Dream's map pick. They also won the knife to start on the favored side. We've seen some nice smoke executions into the A site. We've seen some nice late Ivy lurks as well. But so far, Dream have just looked a whole other level above their opponents. 3 players grouping up for smokes. 2 heading out towards the B site, but that's where Pinch looks to fight. Peeks early and takes the pick. And he goes back for more, confidently positioning himself. Bit of a standoff here towards the bottom of ladder as the bomb works its way towards B. CTs start to fall back slightly as SDY's in Z. But there's a kill from Fenekis. Box with another. Here we go. Good job starting to split towards this A site, but SDY cuts them off and drops the bomb again. 2 crucial frags by him, holding the bomb site as Enk is able to drop another body. Lollipop about to walk into the crosshairs of Pinch. He's gotten out towards the site, but he can't work his way past this op. That's a crucial opening. Oh, and the op misses. Now he's got a chance because the bomb's in the open. 1v2. Now he knows where both players are, so he could run to the B site right now. Oh, but he's not going to get across. He tries to jump. He dreams. And he gets ripped from the sky. Straight out of the clouds. As Dream are going to take that 8-point lead, forcing GoodJob back under $4,000. No bomb plant since the beginning of the game. Pistols and armor yet again. Single smoke, double flash. SDY changing back to the aggressive A-site position. He's been playing lights out CS. 2 crucial holds. We saw that one on the B site when he locked down ramp, and then just last round when he cuts off the head of Ivy. Or ladder, rather. Excuse me. Oh, Certus. Could also be pronounced Curtis. But I don't think that's a popular Russian name. Regardless of what his name is, he's locking down Ivy. That's for damn sure. Pinch finds the last frag. That's a 9-point lead. This is so one-sided right now. GoodJob seem a little lost on this T side. I mean, every time they try to pinch with Ivy, that's where they found most of their success, is coming in with that 3-way split into A. Problem is, with no smokes and little guns, it's just not working out. They haven't had any chance to AWP either, but they are going to be back on the Kalashnikovs. Enk tries to cross the E-box. T's just come forcing their way through. Nice flashbangs going over the wall there. That allows for GoodJob out, and they've already found the pick, but box is stopped. And Koshak drops bomb, flicks to the top side of green, and finds another frag, taking it into the 2v2 as Des Hustle is removed, and that leaves Coffee in yet another clutch. Man advantage to the Dream side. At an op shot to lock things out, that's 11-1. Honestly, Snigsog, I like your name, by the way. I don't really know what these kinds of teams' pedigree is. Like, I don't know where these teams necessarily rank in their regions. I'm not that familiar with lower-level CIS teams. I know that Certus, I believe, used to play with Davcost, maybe on Team Spirit, at least as a stand-in for ESL Premier. So that could be a Premier-level player. The rest of the team I'm not too familiar with. But they're clearly familiar with M4s. Certus again, just locking it out. Pinch comes in with that last frag, and GoodJob decide to pause. I think it's time. 11-point lead. I'm going to take this time to turn off voice. So your screen's going to turn black for a second, guys. Don't worry. You're not dead. I just don't like when players can be heard by stream. In case they say something that they shouldn't in the heat of the moment. I don't want to be the guy that, you know, gets them dropped or something. Unpause called. Still no bomb plant. At least these rounds have been closer. 2 players still up, as opposed to the 4s and 5s of earlier. But in this 14th round, they're just going to come in with some pistols. They've got the Kevlar, bare bones utility. And an opening headshot for SDY. Again, he holds the line, but ENK gets spinal tapped by Coffee. Oh, insert us through the smoke again. Why not? Jesus Christ. This is hard to watch. Dusseldorf. Or Des Hustle. Tries to make it work inside of T-Con, but nope. The Deagle comes up empty-handed, as do GoodJob, Dreams surviving with 4 players there. And taking this half by storm. Very fast opening half. I feel like Train is one of those maps where if you're a good Train team and you can get it in a BO3 pick, sometimes teams just come up so empty-handed. It's a very complicated map to play on the T side. And unfortunately, GoodJob just don't seem to be able to hit their shots. They've been getting spammed through smokes. They've been getting locked out by SDY. I can't help but feel like Dream are a level above right now, at least on Train. There's a pick, 4v4 over towards this A site. We've seen Pinch rotate from Z. Can he hold it off? He's allowed for the T's to cross, but there's still the man on Ivy, Certus, who looks to assert himself. And down he goes. Here we go. GoodJob, about to double their score, as long as they can win this 4v2. Bomb not yet down. Pinch with no target found starts to creep his way in. Takes the man off the top side, but there's a player on site. He's still able to drop another! Pinch with 3 quick frags, and he finds himself the ace. What a play from Pinch. Over and over, I jinxed it.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
My God. (20-3) from Pinch. You know, I'll admit that T side kind of started to put me to sleep, but that just woke me up. That was sick. And I love that Pinch doesn't commit to the fight inside connector. We see him rotate inside of Z over and over, and then this time he actually falls back all the way towards A1 train. Comes up big with the 4K. Excuse me, ace. In the 15th round to keep a 14-1. I think it's safe to say this pistol is important for GoodJob. They're playing back on the B site halfway amongst the trains. They've got a player over towards oil. Wall of smokes trickling in. They're just going to rush this down with 5 players. USP's at a distance, favored for the gunfights, but can they hit the shots? The first one, yes. The second as well, but the third, that one goes the way of the T's. Dream have the bomb plant, and it's a 2v3 retake attempt. Kit for Fenekis. Coming into the site from on high. He's going to get tapped away from Pinch. Box now. All that's left up close on the site. Trying to find the heads. But now he needs to reload. And he can't dodge shots. Certus overwhelms. Dream 15-1. And we have the most one-sided game so far in this Shanghai Invitational Qualifier. There's been a lot of one-sided maps. Every single series over the course of yesterday and today has been 2-0. No BO3 has gone the distance. But no BO3 has gone by this quickly either. Full buy with what they can as desperation sinks in. Triple Deeg, CZ in the scout. And an opening headshot from SDY. Lollipop has fallen. Deagle at a distance gets dropped. Smoke to block it off. And a bomb plant to follow suit. 5v2. Leave it all on box with a scout. No chance in hell. We're done here, ladies and gentlemen, with a 16-1 score. That is Dream to kick things off. My goodness. I'll see you guys after a very short break. Word from our sponsors and whatnot. And then we'll be back with map number 2 to see if GoodJob can do better on their choice of cache. A much less strategic map, I'd say. We'll see if their aim and Puggy Styles can maybe work it out. Don't go too far. You guys are watching the Star Ladder I-League Shanghai Invitational CIS Qualifier.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
E-gaming bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
World Electronic Sports Games returns with a new season, the largest championship among national teams in the history of esports. Dota 2, Hearthstone, CSGO, StarCraft 2, and $5.5 million at stake. European finals will be held in marvelous Barcelona from the 22nd to the 26th of November. Win your slot in the finals of the World Championship. Register right now.